Okay, so gonna kind of explain this. I will do it on the PowerPoint as well. But so this is the area that Phoenix did before we did the seal on here. Just put the seal in here and a covering where I did that removal. I removed those 4 tiles right there, but I didn't know what it was. But I stopped when I saw all that black gunk. And then we were gonna like lay this leveler right here. But what I did discover was they didn't remove this baseboard for some reason. There was a long baseboard that went all up and down this wall. And so when I was pulling that off, I started to notice a little bit of, let me get kind of down here real quick. And I covered it up, as you can kind of see, like I'm trying to conceal these and everything. But right here is where I saw that wood, and I'll show you an example of it over here. I just have it covered up right here. Was kind of like that crinkly, like water damage type wood that's setting on top of the drywall. That was right there, that little spot. That's where I did one of the tests for to check to see if the drywall or anything had mold or anything behind it. I didn't see any evidence of that, but it was weird, like I said, because it had that wood paneling on top of it, then the drywall, which is weird, but there's an example over here. But these right here below that wood paneling had that damage of, oh, here it is actually. So this was the drywall piece that I removed, so it doesn't seem like there's anything on here. I think this is the back. And then this was the wood piece that was on top of it. So it like set like this. That's how they had it for some reason. It was odd. But so water, the mold, and that's where the baseboard was that I found with mold. It's outside right now, but I've got a photo of that that will be in the keynote. Then moving along over here, and I haven't removed these ones yet because I need to check here because water did come up here. I know we've been talking about the stairs that you guys have been trying to fight us on forever. But so these baseboards I haven't removed. But when I took this section off, this is what I'm talking about. This is the piece of that wood. And so when I did my test, I was doing a test for the drywall over here to see, because I wouldn't know the water was when it was over here and stuff. That was my first square, but then I realized that this piece needed to come out, because I think I like ripped this board or something and it just didn't come out. But this is what I'm talking about. See, they have that wood on top of the drywall, which is just odd. But then the wood like this right here, let me see if I've got these pieces right here. Kind of like this. It was kind of frayed like this, down at the bottom. Like that. You can kind of tell like how it was warped. Let me back up a little bit. And stuff all along the base. Kind of like this. That's actually a good example. Like, see like how it's wavy and stuff, like it had been just water damage on top of it. And then it's like just odd, because it seems like they covered it with some type of like drywall stuff. I don't know what this is. This looks like the, see, that's like drywall compound. So it's like they mudded the whole room or something. I just doesn't make sense, because then it goes to the panel board and then the drywall. And then that's like behind it. So I haven't removed this one yet. I'm going to, that's where the stairs are. Get this out of the way real quick. I haven't removed this right here for the stairs, but I'm assuming if that is wet like that, then this whole area got it too. And so, and this is what's underneath the stairs. I don't know if you ever actually looked, but it just literally just goes. So yeah, that's kind of the room right now as it is. This is that sealant that I talked to you about. Because, you know, after being a year, I just didn't want to keep walking on it. But, so, baseboard with the mold that was found. Because they didn't remove this, it was all one piece. This is the area that had the water, because the drain's right behind there. There's the stairs. And then this is the piece that I was trying just to check for the mold behind the drywall, just to see, because we needed to remove all of this just to be safe.